Hey guys, so today I wanted to film a video about my Pan That Palette challenge. I've seen a lot of people do videos on these, and I think Amber F was the one who originally came up with it. If you guys know, I am doing like a year no-buy that I started in January, and then I am doing like back-to-back Project 10 pans. So check those videos out if you're interested. But a lot of times I notice that when I show my eyeshadows in my weekly makeup baskets, I kind of rush through them and not really show as much of the progress that I've made on them. And eyeshadow is like my favorite thing to buy, to play with, to purchase, like everything. Eyeshadow is my thing, and I have a ton of it, like way too much. So for the next year that I'm not buying makeup, I really want to focus on using up eyeshadows. For me, when I just like jump around from eyeshadow to eyeshadow all the time, like I never see any progress on them. And I was always like, oh, try to not be in that rut, Andrea. Like, try to step out of the box and try different looks and be more creative. But then I wasn't using up the things that I have, and I have a lot that I need to use. So I decided that I was going to pick a certain amount of eyeshadows that I really wanted to pan or use up. And I know a lot of people choose like one giant palette, but for me, I was just kind of choosing individual eyeshadows or small eyeshadows that I've had for a long time, or that are discontinued or almost used up. So that's what I am doing. So I wanted to show you guys like the certain eyeshadows right now that I'm using and that I want to use up, and then every month I'm going to update you and do another video and show like the progress that I'm at, any shadows that I've finished up or that I want to add in, just kind of things like that, because I know a lot of times with my weekly makeup basket I just kind of like rush through which ones I'm using. So I hope this is interesting. If you guys like the idea of this video, leave a comment down below and let me know, or if you have any suggestions or anything. I'm like in love with eyeshadow, and whenever I see Amber F upload her Project Pan That Palette challenge updates, I get super excited because I love seeing like the progress on her eyeshadows and her cream shadows and things like that. So yeah, I'm gonna just get started. I'm gonna start with the first one that is, I have like a little Sephora palette that I have a bunch of them in, but I'm gonna start with the first one that I have out because I've been using it. And also I wanted to mention, I did have a Forever 21 little eyeshadow thing that I said in my weekly updates that I was wanting to use up, that was by Forever 21. It had 5 colors in it, and it kept cracking, and I just gave up on it. It cracked again, and I was just like, I'm done. So I just got rid of that. I've had it for a long time, and it's broken so many times. So yeah. And then I also wanted to mention too, really quick before I get started, that I painted my nails. I don't know how well it will come across, but I told you guys in my last video that I got some new nail polishes, and I would let you guys know how I liked them, and I love this one. It turned out really great. I don't know if it's showing up how nice it really is, but it really is really nice. I painted them the other day, and no chips so far, and it's like super creamy and opaque. They dried quickly. The only thing is this glitter one isn't as like opaquely glittery as the other one, so it took a little bit longer to dry, but it was fine. And they are the LA Colors Flash Pop, and the one that I have on my nails now is in, what is this one called? Expressionism. So if you guys see these, they're only $2.50 for both, so just wanted to mention that just because I don't know if you guys were going to see my nails or not. So anyways, so that's the eyeshadow that I've been using in my weekly makeup basket this week that I wanted to show you guys, because it's kind of, I keep it separate because I keep it in my makeup basket tray thing, is this little palette from Sephora, and it's just a sweet and shimmer on it. So I don't know what the brand is, but it's really cheap eyeshadows, and I'm using them up super fast. All of them hit pan, this one, and that one, just not that one yet. So yeah, I'm hoping by next month's update this one will just be gone, because I've only been using this for a week and I've hit major pan already. So that is my first one. And then, as you guys know, I had chosen this eyeshadow palette to use up within the next year. This is by the band Fira, and it's super old. I've had this for a really long time, and it just like swivels open. it broke recently, so it doesn't want to stay open like that. But yeah, it has these 5 colors, and I've hit pan on this gold one here quite a bit, and then also on this dark brown here. So yeah, not hitting pan yet on the dark one, or this yellowy one, or this beige one here. So yes, so hopefully next month this one will have some more progress as well. And then the next ones I'm going to show you are the ones that I always keep in my makeup basket. They're not anywhere really near used up, but I just like to have them in here because they're basics. So maybe within the next year I'll just end up using them up anyways, just because they are basics. The first one is a NYX matte eyeshadow in Kiss the Day, and it looks like just like a matte cream color, I guess. So yeah, and this one I've had it for less than a year, but I've made some good progress on there, not close to hitting pan yet. But and then the other NYX matte eyeshadow that I have in here is Get Naked, and I haven't really used this one much at all just because I've just been using my bronzer in my crease, but I think I'm going to switch it up to using this because this is a really nice color. So ooh, and the next year that one will probably get used up as well. And then the next two that are my like basic eyeshadows I've had for a really long time. The first one is this Bourjois eyeshadow in the color Beige Rose, and I've had this for like 3.5 years, I think. It's just like a shimmery beige color, so it's nice for like your inner corner. I've even highlighted my face with this as well, so I definitely want to try to keep this one in here as a staple and just use it up within the next year, as well as this Victoria's Secret eyeshadow in Espresso Lane. So this is a dark matte, or not dark matte, a dark brown shimmery eyeshadow. It's like a baked one, and as you can see it has a dip in the middle just because I use like a pencil brush for my lower lash line for this. So yeah, hopefully next month there will be a little bit more progress on this one. So I really like that one, but I've had it for 4.5 years now, I think, which is a long time. I got it like before I was even dating Brendan, so it's been a long time. And then recently I threw this one in here because this is one of the first eyeshadow palettes that I got when I started getting into makeup, and I've had it for a really long time, over 4.5 years, and I actually have a backup of it of like the newer like shapes of these, and this is a Maybelline Quad in Natural Smokes, and I love these colors. So I think that these would be pretty easy to use up just because they're like basic everyday colors. There's a matte cream color, a taupe, a really nice warm deep brown, and then like a matte dark brown. And I have 2 of these, and this one's really old, so I just want to get use out of this. I love it, so I don't think it would be hard for me to finish. So yeah, I'm going to throw that one in here to pan that. And then the next thing is my, kind of dusty, my Sephora eyeshadow palette, which I actually made room to stick this little Maybelline one in here. So yeah, that's what it looks like. And I'm going to show you the 2 other little palettes that I keep in here just because they fit. I have another one of the Sweet and Shimmer eyeshadow quads from Ulta. This one I haven't even used yet, but it's like pinks and purples, and the other one I'm using up super fast, so I don't think this one would take me very long either. They're really pretty, it's just the quality isn't that good, but I mean it makes a good eyeshadow look. So, and then I also have this Coastal Scents Revealed palette sampler thing that I got in, I don't remember if, I think it was on my Birchbox, but it might have been my Ipsy. But it just comes in like a little package like this, and it has 4 colors. They're like neutral colors, so I think that I would be able to use this up pretty quickly. It's got like more of like silvery grays and taupes and like a black, so yeah, I think that this one won't take me too long. I haven't even used it yet, but we'll see how it goes. So I'm just going to take these all out and then just show you the eyeshadows that I have in here. So the first one here, this is a Max Factor single eyeshadow in the color Buff. And this one is Max Factor Shadow in Fawn, and this one is in Bourbon. All of these have like a little chunk missing out of them because a long time ago I had a bunch of these empty like little palette things. Ooh. From Star Makeup Haven or something like that, and so I took a bunch of my singles and like depotted enough to make a little elf palette that I had with the 4, and so I picked these 3 shades and another shade. So now I just have like these half empty eyeshadows, so I want to use these up. I also have this little, what is this, Wet n Wild Brulee eyeshadow, and it's kind of all mangled from me depotting it, which I don't recommend depotting those because the pan isn't very strong. So yeah, I don't know if you can see the progress on there, but I'm going to try to use that one up, as well as I have this little one here, and it doesn't have a name. I got it from a palette from Kohl's that had just a bunch of these eyeshadows in here, and this one I love the color of, and as you can see there's quite a like dip in there. So I just threw it in here because it did hit pan when I was depotting it. It has like a little dent, but I really like that one. And then both of these ones are Revlon eyeshadows. I don't think they really sell these much anymore, but both of them had like depotting accidents, so I threw them in here. But I love the colors. This one is in Shimmering Sienna and it's beautiful, and this one is in Rich Sable. Love those. And then this one is CoverGirl's Brown Smolder, which I've used so much of, so clearly that's why I threw it in here. So yeah, every month I'm going to throw more in here. All these are neutrals, so I'm going to start incorporating color, but I've been trying to use up a couple neutral eye bases underneath, so that's kind of why I haven't really been playing with colors much. But next month I'm going to throw some more in there. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and stay tuned next month for my update on my eyeshadows. I hope you guys like this video. Let me know what you think of it, and I hope you're having a great week, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.